Once you create a Google Classroom, Google automatically manages your folders and files and also your students' folders and files. And there's two ways to access this. In this video, I'm going to show you that. So I'm going to begin at the Google browser, just as you will. I'm going to go up to my Google Apps and get the drop down and go into Classroom. So there again, my classroom is going to look different than yours. Your classes that you created or are creating is going to be seen from yours. This is the one that I used for to record my videos, and I called it Practice, if you recall. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up just quickly so you can see this is my practice. This is what we were doing in class with the other videos that I created for you. Okay, so when we're talking about the folder management system, we can go down and click here, and it's going to take us into our Google folder. Now, if I click here, this one's going to be empty because I haven't created anything yet. Okay? So remember I said there's two ways to access your folder. And when you create a classroom, Google will automatically create a folder for you in your drive. So if you were to go here and go to your Google browser again, if you go to the apps over here, you can go to your drive. Now my drive is going to look different than yours. If you're new to Google, yours might be empty, but everything that I place upon Google is going to be stored here. But what you need to remember is that once you create a Google Classroom, Classroom will automatically create a folder for you called Classroom. And this is where all your documents are going to be stored here that you've uploaded or that you used within your classroom. I'm going to open mine up. Now these are all of the classes that I'm affiliated with. Again, yours may just include one, depending on how many classes you've actually created. So you can see here's my practice class. Okay? So you can access the folders this way also using your Google Drive up here. Click on Drive and it will take you there. The most easiest way, though, that I've learned to stay is to begin at your actual classrooms here. And let's go down and look at a classroom that already has established some assignments and different things for students, and also I can give you a look at students' work here. So I'm going to go into this one, this class right here, and I'm going to look at the folders here. And it's taking a little while to load up. So you can see that this instructor went by chapters for her topics, I guess. So chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so on. So I can open this up, and all of the students' work will be present. So you can see the names of the students here. And pan on down to see all of the students that have either started this assignment or have uploaded it as complete. So you can actually click on it and you can go in and see where they're at here. So let's go ahead and open that up. So you can see this was an assignment that this teacher had placed out there, and this is what this student had completed in relation to it, that particular assignment. I'm going to go back again and close that down. And I'm going to go back into that folder again. And we'll open up another chapter here just to kind of reinforce what I covered here. Let's look at chapter 3 to see what's going on in there. And you can see that this student also created, this is their assignment that they're either working on or have completed here. Okay? So just remember that you can look at that. But also now, in your folder that Google Classroom automatically creates for you is the documents that you uploaded. So here is probably an assignment that this student this teacher had given for chapter 1, and you can open it up and you can see that this is what was given out to the students, and she's using essential questions and so on. And then actually these are hyperlinks, I believe, that the teacher had put in there for this assignment. Let's open it up and take a look at. It must have been part of her assignments for the students to read and look over. Okay, so there we go. So let's go ahead and close that down. So just remember that all your folders, where your folders are at and where they can be found, and where your documents are also. Now another interesting thing here is that you can look at your students' grades at your grade book, I believe, and see if we look at the broken arrow here, we can get a look at the students' actual assignments. Now I'm going to pull this over, even though you can quickly look at the students here. Hopefully I can pull it over. Oh, it's not letting me do that, so you're not seeing all of the students here. Anyway, so you can begin to look at this. This is all of the assignments that this particular teacher has created for students, and these are the scores that she had given the student here. Now, at the end of this class, this student, because Google will automatically tally all of these up for you, all of these assignment scores. This student ended with an 88.37%. This student ended with a 93.3% in this course. So remember that option too, that you can go in at any time and you can see this, it says not turned in, but actually there's a grade there. This student right here didn't complete any of them right here. So you can go in and you can look at your grade book at any time and see how your students are doing. So those are the options. So the broken arrow is going to take you to the grades, and the folder here is going to take you to all of the assignments and everything that you have posted up for students. And you can also go in there and you can look at each student's work within each of the topic areas that you have created. Okay? I hope that gives you a better understanding of how Google Classroom operates for you, and you can take a look at these two tools here to help you be really efficient at keeping track of your students' work and also the assignments that you have uploaded.